good, guys? So we're in the kitchen, you know what time it is. The most requested videos, full day of eating, and of course it's leg day as well. So we've got to fuel properly. Yes, we are men's physique, but we still want the full aesthetic physique. We don't want no chicken legs. So meal one, we've got to make the monster shake. So let's get it. So we've started off with 300 ml of milk. We're gonna top it up with 100 gram of oats. At this point of the off season, I may as well be blending tuna or chicken breast, because to me, I used to look forward to this meal, to eat it, and now could not even care less. Then we're gonna top it up with 20 gram of peanut butter. The key ingredient that makes it a little bit more manageable is the ice. You've got to be careful, so just 2. Otherwise it ends up like slush, and then it takes 2 hours to drink, and we don't want that. Then we top it up with 50 gram of whey. The best whey, in my opinion, is if you're gonna use oats to make them a little bit nicer, the blueberry cheesecake one, because it complements the blueberries and the raspberries. But as I said, it all tastes like shit at this point, so it's the off season. Now this is where the real hard part is. It's fitting all the berries in. So 50 gram of whey. Now we're gonna hit 150 gram of mixed berries. The recipe is simple, it's just a meal into a drink. So when I blend chicken and rice in the next meal, don't judge me. Bang on 150. Now this is a key point, if you were to put that in a blender, as it is, nothing's gonna happen. So you always do allow a little bit more room for some fluid, so I'll top it with water now. Make sure you add the water, because I learned the hard way. I was blending it for like 20 seconds, nothing moved. So don't make that mistake. Now, with the NutriBullet as well, what I've learned is it's probably got 20 seconds of blending, and then it just busts everywhere because there's that much in it, so we have to be careful. Job done. Because it's that full, always remember to open it up over the sink. Every calorie matters. And there we have it, the perfectly poured pint. Taste test. Thick, not very nice. But that's meal one. So meal one macros, I always like to start the day with the biggest meal, because this is where I'm the hungriest. So 900 calories in this meal, over 70 grams of protein, over 100 grams of carbs, and I think around 20 grams of fat. So I like to keep fats fairly to a minimum, carbs high, because that's going to allow me to perform better in the gym, and protein fairly high at the moment, just because it's going to optimize my recovery. But yeah, as you can see, I've drank plenty of it so far. But the reason I like the first meal of the day as my biggest is because in that morning window, that's where I'm the hungriest. 2 big meals before we hit legs, plenty of energy, plenty of PBs, plenty of new muscle. I almost forgot. Every morning, ESN athlete stack. As you all know, important to look after your health. Take about 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All in one hit. I should have done that with water. Always do that with water, not a slush of oats. Meal one boxed off. Took a lot longer than I expected, but we got there in the end. So straight into meal two. Fortunate enough to have a meal prep company who've been looking after me since I got back to Dubai, called Zero Fat. New location, new menu in the marina, so make sure you check those out. But straight into meal two now, so let's get it. Now this is an absolute hack, an ultimate cheat code. I travel 37 floors down in the same building, and we're inside my meal prep sponsor. So we're gonna show you the menu. Everything is measured, weighed, fresh. It's the ultimate meal prep company if you're in Dubai looking for healthy food. So make sure you visit it, Zero Fat Dubai Marina. So as you can see with the menu, proteins, carbs, fibers, healthy fats, dressings and fruits. So what you do is you pick one of each if you want one of each. So there's 6 options. Again, it's all measured. And on top of that, if you actually want something quite bad, but within a healthy calorie, you can have pizza, 600 calories. You can have burgers. We'll stick to the healthy option today. So we're gonna go 200 gram of the New Zealand grass-fed brisket, 200 gram of white rice, and then we'll get a little bit of green salad or maybe some salsa, and then we'll tuck in and we'll get another meal, which is gonna be chicken, but we'll show you that later.
about to tuck into meal 2 now, as you can see. Got a little bit of veg here, of course, health, and then big dollop of barbecue sauce. Not too healthy, but got to enjoy the fruits of your labour in your off season, right, and enjoy nice food. So put the macros on screen here so you can see what we're working with, and then we've got a nice dessert after this for the main pre-workout meal, so make sure you don't miss that. People often ask, like, how do I make time to bodybuild, to run a business, and to do everyday tasks? And the truth is, I hate cooking. So this meal prep is 10-10. Tastes good, it's quick, it's efficient, it's in the same building. And when people message me, I'll always go out my way to reply, whether that's on Instagram or YouTube comments, to try and help them. And one thing that I learned in life is, like, if you're in a position, remove the tasks out of your life that you don't like doing. For me, that's cooking. So we got a meal prep. And again, don't like washing, so I got a cleaner. Think strategically, and if you're in a position to reinvest back, to get time back, that is invaluable in my opinion. Meal 2, done. We needed the energy for legs, that was really nice as well. That was actually a pleasure to eat, unlike meal 1. So meal 2 boxed off. We've got the dessert now, which I'll show you in a second, and then it's leg day at Banoos. And here's dessert, the UK's finest. 2 Rice Krispie Squares bars, 45 minutes before, spikes your insulin, gives you energy. We've got the pre-workout, we've got the intra-workout EAAs and creatine, and then just crank pre-workout from ESN. And then it might be leg day, but we'll see. Might do arms, might do delts. It's a flip of the dice. It depends how these sit and how that goes. If the pre-workout's good, we'll probably train legs, but you'll have to see. Go time. So we had the pre-workout, it sat well, and we ended up in the leg group. So here we are, we're gonna send it. First time training legs in about 10 days, so we'll see how it goes, but we've got Ollie here, so big session about to go down. Ideally you want the pad a little bit higher than that. It's better than that. The first one was broke, the second one was broke, third one didn't feel right. 4th time lucky, but we're in now. Can confirm, does hurt your shins. Does hurt your shins, bro. Yeah, it does hurt your shins. So that's legs done. Knew I should have trained arms. Bang average session, but we're still going to enjoy the post-workout. It's hard when, and I was saying this, to stay motivated for a session when there really is absolutely zero goal to grow my legs anymore. So I go in and I'm like, well, I like my legs how they are. The division, they don't need to be any bigger, yet I'm still training them. Make it make sense. But we've got the unrivaled combo. Leon cereal with Lion bar, caramel and chocolate. So we have 50 gram of whey, 130 gram of cereal now. Heavy amount of calories, but it's easy to get down, it's easy to digest, so replenishes your glycogen, as everyone will know, caked in sugar, and tastes banging. It's a yes from me. When people say to me, why is ESN's protein so good? Look at the little chocolate pieces in it. Attention to detail. In a prep, what I was doing is making this into a protein cake. Unbelievable. Yeah, I might actually get some in the fucking shaker as well. Jesus. Shake it up. Look at that for a combo. I put this on a lot of clients' diet in an off season because it's easy to eat. And I'll put like the cereal that they have, the whey, and then the water. And they always say like, what do I put on my cereal? Get adventurous with it. Get your cereal, get your shake and mix it together, and it's a concoction of flavors. But key point, I see a lot of people eating like cereal post-workout and just eating anything. Make sure, this is a rule of thumb, per 100 gram, try and have less than 10 gram of fat. Don't need much fat post-workout. It's all about carbs, okay? It's all about protein. Keep the fats to a minimum, top tip. So this is the part of the day where it gets really, really tough. I'm full, we've hit the step count, we're not just chasing a pro card, we've got a business to run. So we've got an evening of calls. We have meal 4, and we've got meal 5, and we've got snacks on top of those. So typically we opt for like 50 gram of protein per serving of these meals, 80 gram of carbs, and then we bring them and round them up to 100 gram of carbs with a fruit variety and the rice cakes. And there's very limited expenditure around those 2 meals. We have this at 6, this usually at around 9, bed for 10, half 10. It's a long day of eating, but to really get to the goal, the IFBB Pro card, we've got to do it. There's no time like the present. We're gonna eat this meal, get into the evening work block, and then we have it, full day of eating. Macros here. Food's at an all-time high at the minute. It may go up, it may not, but I'm praying that it doesn't. And as requested, this was the highly demanded video that you guys wanted to see. So we provided anything else that you want to see in the comments, just comment, and we'll do our best to produce the video that you want and the content that you want, as always, on this channel. But thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.